Hey familia, I'm Chef Marco Navarro, and this is Cooking with Papi, where every dish tells a story, Latino style. So today joining me in the kitchen, we have April Tolbert. How you doing, April?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So she's the owner of
Gabby Grace Boutique.
Gabby Grace Boutique. Okay, cool. So I know you like to cook at home. What's your favorite thing to make?
Food. No, I'm just kidding. I like comfort foods.
Okay.
Chili, spaghetti, things like that. Roast. Yummy foods.
Cool. So one of my favorite dishes is risotto. I heard you like risotto.
I love risotto, but I can't cook it.
So we're gonna learn that together today.
Okay.
So it's an Italian dish. Risotto actually means rice in Italian.
Okay.
So it's a special grain. It's a short grain rice and it's like high starch.
Okay.
So, normally when you cook rice, you just put it in the pot, let it simmer, leave it alone. Right? Risotto is the opposite of that.
Okay.
So we're actually gonna be stirring the entire time.
Okay.
So it's a dish of love,
Okay.
and love requires patience.
Oh, it doesn't it? Okay. All right.
So we're gonna do it big though. So we
Okay.
have a lot going on here. We're gonna do some seared scallops,
Yummy.
some steak bites. So we have a ribeye steak here,
Okay.
and then we have some exotic mushrooms. We have some lion's mane, some maitake, some royal trumpets, and some oyster mushrooms.
Okay.
So all that's gonna go into our risotto. With the risotto,
Yum.
you want to have like a rich liquid.
Okay.
So we're actually gonna be doing a mix of some miso, and that's gonna give it like that umami flavor. Miso comes from soybean paste,
Okay.
and then some seafood stock because we
Okay.
do have some seafood going in here.
Okay.
We also had to give it like a little extra creaminess. We have some lemon ricotta cream sauce.
Okay,
we'll
so
add
that's going to go in the risotto.
a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just a
Okay.
little bit. And then we're gonna top it off. Since we're using mushrooms, I figure we might as well put some black truffle. So we have some burrata with some black truffles infused in it. So
Okay.
have you ever had burrata?
I have not.
Okay, so it's like fresh mozzarella,
Okay.
but the outside is like fresh mozzarella. The inside is gonna be super creamy. So we're gonna put that on the top, and it's just gonna kind of pour over into the risotto.
So you leave it whole and put it on top? Okay.
So burrata is an Italian word that means buttery.
Okay.
So think of that.
Okay.
So it's gonna be great. And then all of our aromatics, we're gonna be using some fresh shallots, some garlic, some fresh lemon zest, and some Parmesan and parsley. These are the garnishes. But
What was that again?
lemon zest.
Lemon zest. Okay.
It'll
Okay.
brighten it up a little bit because
Okay.
it's gonna be a rich dish. All right, familia. So April, we have everything ready. We seasoned up the scallops and the steak, so we're gonna sear those. We'll sear the steak first.
Okay.
All of our mushrooms are ready to go. We just have our garnishes up here. We'll leave that for plating, and then once we get this seared off, we'll start with the shallots and the garlic.
Okay.
Cool. All right, April. So we got this seared. I'm gonna flip it.
Okay. Oh, it looks
seared.
good. And it smells good.
It's a thin cut ribeye,
Okay.
so we really don't need to finish it in the oven.
Okay.
By the time we get a good sear on both sides, that should give us the perfect medium.
Okay. So if it's a thicker steak, do you ever do the
Oh yeah.
What do you basting, I guess?
Yeah, with the garlic cloves.
Yeah,
Rosemary's popular. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. We're gonna use some of this cooking liquid for the mushrooms too.
Okay.
We start dry roasting those to kind of wake them up a little bit,
Okay.
and then we'll saute them.
Okay.
You can see we have some pretty big pieces in there. Normally you could kind of make those smaller, but that's gonna be kind of a more dynamic presentation.
Okay. Okay.
So this is pretty much done. I'm gonna take this off.
Okay.
We'll let it rest while we cook everything else.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, April, so we have the steak is seared. We got the mushrooms sauteing right here. They look beautiful, by the way.
They do.
Now we're gonna start the risotto.
Okay.
So we got that garlic herb butter in there, and then hit it with the shallots.
Okay. Do I do both of them?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay. Here we go. And,
Then
okay.
garlic cooks a little bit faster, so we'll add that in like a minute or two.
Okay.
So just kind of stir these up, let it soften up.
Look, I'm a chef too. You see that?
Go ahead, flick the wrist.
The flick of the wrist.
The wrist.
Okay.
Yeah, so just let that
And just
kind
let
of
it.
sweat a little bit.
Okay.
We mince that up
Smells so good.
pretty fine, so it's not
Okay.
going to take long to cook.
Okay. So there's no need for me to just like keep stirring.
Not yet. Once we
Okay.
add the risotto, you're going to be sick of stirring.
It was not arm day today, so I guess I can stir a little bit. I'm not that sore.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll get a little workout before we get these calories. All right, so go ahead and you can add the garlic now.
Okay, add the garlic. Here we go.
All right, so we'll let that
Okay.
cook for another minute, minute and a half or so.
Okay. They always say until it's translucent. I don't know when it's translucent.
The shallots are translucent. You can see it.
Yep, they look the same as when they first went in. Okay. Oh, but it does look good. It looks really good.
Yeah.
I
So
told you I was a pro.
now one thing we are gonna do. Yeah, you're doing great. We are gonna season the risotto at the end. Because
Okay.
one thing you have to consider when you're making risotto, you don't want to season too early because all that flavor that we're putting into the risotto is constantly soaking it up. So
Okay.
it's basically getting more and more concentrated flavor.
Okay.
So you could easily
Overseason.
over-season,
Okay.
over-salt.
Okay.
So, especially because miso already has some sodium in it. So
Okay.
because that's made from soybeans. So
Okay.
yeah, we're not going to add extra salt until we taste at the end. Then we can season. So
Gotcha.
this looks pretty good. Give it one
Okay.
more stir.
Okay. You
All
see
right.
that Martha Stewart stir?
I don't know what that means, but
I don't either.
all right, you can add the risotto now.
Okay.
Both of them.
Right. Do I start as I'm adding?
Yeah, you can. That's fine. We're
Okay.
gonna cook a good amount of it. So we got a cup and a half of risotto.
Okay.
That's gonna call for around 4 to 5 cups of liquid.
Okay. Do I flatten it or?
No, you don't
Nope.
need to flatten it.
Okay.
Yeah, just stir it up. We're gonna toast that a little bit before we start to add the liquid.
Okay. It already smells so good.
It does.
Oh my God.
I'm
Okay.
excited. So now we're gonna be adding the liquid about half a cup at a time.
Okay. So which
So
one we gonna go with first? It doesn't matter?
you can start with the miso,
Okay.
and I'm actually gonna get a saucepan going.
Okay.
But go ahead and add half a cup for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna start to heat up this liquid.
So does it matter if I start slow, or I mean add it slow or add it fast or what?
No, you don't need to worry about that. It's gonna soak it up so quickly.
Okay. And is it a constant stir or do I need to just
It's
let it sit
constant.
for, oh,
I told you you're gonna be tired.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
I work out. Okay.
Okay. Oh, so
So
you
when
did
we're
the whole,
adding in the liquid, yeah, I'm gonna heat this up because the purpose of that, if we add liquid that's already hot, we should have done this before, but that's my fault. If we add liquid while it's already hot, it's not gonna cool down the risotto.
okay, got you.
So then we're not stopping the cooking process every
Gotcha.
time we add liquid.
Okay.
So once this gets hotter, it's gonna be a quick process. And we're just gonna keep adding it half a cup at a time. So what we're gonna do is just take that half cup, you
And
can
dip
scoop it in there,
Okay.
and keep going. And we have some seafood stock. It's gonna be a lot of liquid. But,
So are we gonna finish out that before we start that?
we'll
Or
probably,
could you mix it?
yeah, we're gonna do a mixture.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we're cooking with some oysters. I'm sorry, scallops.
Okay.
We have the oyster mushrooms, so I said oysters.
Okay.
So yeah, the scallops with some seafood richness too.
And you're cooking this at a medium high again? Okay.
Yeah, so it's ready for some more liquid for sure.
So you never want it to like get to where it's browning?
No.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm used to just walking away from the cooking. Put
That's
the
why I said
rice in the pot.
this is a love dish.
Okay.
You gotta have the patience.
Okay.
But it'll be worth it.
Okay. I know it will. So it is as soon as you kind of see it absorbed, you put more.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, April. So the texture is right about there. So now
Okay.
we're gonna add this creaminess.
Okay. Yummy
And again,
creaminess.
this is just some cream. It already has some lemon and some
Okay.
ricotta cheese.
Ricotta, y'all, because
Ricotta.
we don't know what ricotta is.
It's just ricotta in
I
Italian.
know. We are country down here, so we say ricotta. It's ricotta cheese.
I'm gonna turn this heat down. Yeah, this is gonna be fire.
Yes, it is. I can tell already.
All right, April. So we got everything cooked up.
Okay.
Steak is seared. It's about medium.
Okay.
We got it chopped up, and then we got our scallops seared up. The mushrooms look amazing.
They do. It all looks amazing.
So we're gonna plate everything together.
Okay.
And we're gonna finish it with some burrata on top.
Okay.
Just gonna go. All right, you ready to plate?
Yes, I am.
Cool. So let's start with the risotto.
The risotto. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go.
So I'm actually gonna pour it.
Okay.
So
It's like a risotto charcuterie.
right.
Yummy. That's the sound that you know your mac and cheese sounds good. I mean, it's good too.
Oh, is that what it is?
You hear the creaminess.
Yeah. So we got that ready.
Okay.
All right. So now we're just gonna plate kind of in an artistic way. We'll spread these things out. So
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the scallops. We're gonna leave the center for the burrata.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So
Yummy.
I know, right? So we got that. Then we'll hit it with let's do the mushrooms next.
Okay.
So we have like 4 kinds of mushrooms.
And I need to eat all the ones for your memory. Okay.
The lion's mane. Here, you want to
Yes.
plate some of these?
Sure. Because I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my.
You are an artist.
A little bit. We got to save the middle though.
Right.
Okay. Let's put this one right here. Oh, no. Right there. Oh my God, y'all, this smells so good. So how many of the burratas are we going to use?
Just one.
Just one? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a little room.
Yeah, don't forget we have
steak.
Steak too, yeah. So
I told you it's like a charcuterie board of yumminess.
it is. It's gonna be amazing. All right. Then we'll hit it with the burrata.
And burrata sounds like an explosion of yumminess.
Yeah, it means buttery. So,
Buttery.
I need a knife for this. And this burrata has some black truffle infused in it.
Okay.
I'm ready to eat.
Me too.
I'm trying not to break it.
Oh, so only like one or two comes in there.
Yeah.
It's literally like a poached egg. Oh.
Boom. And then for the burrata, we'll hit it with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
Some black pepper.
Because black pepper is always appropriate.
And then finally, our garnishes.
We have lemon zest, parsley,
Yes.
and Parmesan.
Right.
Okay.
So,
I was paying attention in class.
here, you want to hit that side?
Okay. Oops, was I supposed to put it on the burrata too?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
It looks great.
Oh, this is so pretty.
I told you it's going to be like artwork. Okay, April, so we're done plating.
Okay.
How's everything look?
Amazing. And it smells amazing.
All right, familia. So what should we try first? Should we do the steak, the scallops, the mushrooms? There's like
Can
four
I just
mushrooms
like scoop it all up and put it in my mouth?
in there.
No? Okay. All right. I'll follow your lead.
Or you never had burrata, right?
No.
You want to try that?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
So do I do it by itself?
Yeah, whatever you
Okay.
want. This is all one dish.
Okay. I'm going to try it. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
So what do you
Oh my
think?
God. It's so good. Oh my God. And I can really taste the truffle.
Yeah.
So do they do burrata without the truffle?
Yeah, of course.
Oh God, this is so good.
Yeah, because trouble can be overpowering.
It
I'm gonna
can
try.
be.
What do you want to try next? I got a little piece of steak right here.
I want to try some of the mushrooms.
I think miso was the perfect liquid to use for these.
This is so good. I
It
just want to
is.
say, yum, yum, yum. This is so good. I don't think I've had any. Let me find a piece of steak.
I'm excited for the scallops too.
Me too.
So we got the surf and turf, and we got the gourmet veggies.
There's a piece of steak.
We did all three because we just went all out today.
Surf and I love surf and turf. Okay.
But this could easily be a vegetarian dish. Like those mushrooms, they hold up. So if you want to go pescatarian, you can sub out the steak for like another type of seafood. It's like we got everything. You okay?
This is mine. I'm gonna take it home with
All
me.
right. Do you
This
want
is
to try
so
the
good.
scallops?
Yes. Okay.
All right. Salud.
Salute. Toast.
In Italian, it's salute. That's my favorite bite.
Everything is divine. It's so good. I'm so excited.
So I'm glad you loved it. Did you have fun?
I
You
did.
think you can make this?
No.
Why not?
I'm going to try, and I'm going to tell you how I did.
We broke it down component by component.
And you are an excellent teacher,
Thank you.
but my arm is tired.
So you have someone that can stir for you?
Yeah, I
Okay.
do.
That's your sous chef.
Okay,
You were my sous chef today, but
Okay.
I appreciate it. I'm glad you loved it.
I do. But I'm going to try. I am. I'm going to try it on my own. I'm going to let you know how it goes. It is so
All right.
good.
I'm glad you loved it. So appreciate you for joining us in the kitchen, familia. I'm Chef Marco Navarro, and this is Cooking with Papi, where every dish tells a story, Latino style. Thank you for joining us, April.
You are so welcome. Thanks for having me.